Hello, 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 everybody. I was just gonna say, get gold. Gold went straight up, but gold has been just going up, up, up and away. I love it. If you can catch it after it makes a major move down, and it's like the bot is kind of telling you when it's going down. We got a sell right here. It goes way down, and then right here it starts saying going back up. That's on the 5 minutes, but gold has been on fire. The auto bot has been taking the gold trades. Like it took this trade right here. Wow. Gold has been on a steady rise. Look, for 2 days, gold's been going up. One, two, even on this one, we might say 3 days, 4 days, maybe. This is on the days. All right, let's see what's going on with our favorite golds acting right again. And it's usually because, this week's been having a lot of news difficulties. If you watch the news, I don't even watch the news, but I read the news every day. And some of the stuff that I was reading, I said, I got to see it. So I was looking at some of the stuff that's going on in LA. And a lot of people are happy in America, and a lot of people are devastated. And so anytime that there's such a shakeup in the United States, where there's a lot of confusion on the news and stuff, it seems like gold always just starts taking off. Gold takes off, gold takes off. Silver takes off too. There's always like 100. There's something called the 100-to-1 ratio with gold and silver. And so they're usually, 100-to-1 apart. And that's what we see right here. 100-to-1 apart. So it looks like gold should be like at 3,600. Silver's at $36. So gold needs to go up. Let's see, what do we have here today? President Trump says he'll. I wonder if this is like President Trump talking, or is this just? It looks like it's just like a quote or something from him. I like going to the gold. The gold's down here. It used to be up here where you touch this and then the things would come down. I don't know why they switched that, but this is the real news that we're going to rely on. And as we see, we have the monthly PPI, core PPI monthly. And once again, wow, last time it was negative. Wow. So we got bad news again. I don't know why they predicted to be so bad. Like they predicted it to be, it was negative point two. They predicted it to be point two. It's still like went way higher at point one. And unemployment, the same thing. Like they predicted it to be 2.42, but it's at 2.48. And if you've been watching the unemployment, like it's just been rocketing unexpectedly high. Like every week is high, high, high. I mean, let's look. It's in the 200,000s. It hasn't dipped below the 200,000s in a long time. Every week it seems like 2028, two, 229, 227. Like, man, that's a lot of people that are claiming unemployment week after week after week. Like, if you just look since January, like right here, January 8th, it was 200,000 people. But it's just been crazy high month after month after month, month. And it looks like it's like if you put a line from January, it looks like it's just going up, up, up and away. And that's kind of scary for the economy just to be going up, up, up and away. This is really bad news. This is the biggest news event, except for that yearly, uh, the CPI and the stuff that we've seen, the interest rates for the year and the interest rates for the month. When that happened on Wednesday, that was the biggest news of, you know, almost of the whole year. But unemployment of the month is bigger than that. That's the first week on Friday of the month. We have that unemployment of the month. That just will make everything move. But this right here, it looks like to have that CPI really bad yesterday and then have, the monthly PPI and the core PPI and unemployment the next day, it's like everything hit our government. This is all bad news. See, we see right here, all this is bad news. And then we go to the next day. This is all bad news. So look at how much US is losing versus the euro. 96. When have we ever seen 96? Never. In the last 6 hours, 96 pips difference between Euro USD. 64, 59. I mean, we're losing everywhere. 30 against the odd, 38 against Canada. It's like, wow. It's really amazing. Don't get scared. Nobody should get scared. We're just gonna go through an amazing, amazing thing. And it's gonna be a great thing. Because we're gonna rebound, we're gonna come back. America's gonna keep it pushing. One thing about America, it keeps on pushing, so there's no reason to be scared or anything like that. I'm gonna jump in Euro USD, Euro USD, and the bot should be after this weekend. My programmer supposed to be putting the bot in there for us for crypto. And what do I see with Euro USD? It's going down right now. So should I grab it right now? No, I'm waiting for it to keep on falling. And when it starts reversing, like right now, it looks like it might be reversing. Then that's when I'll grab it. And there's no rush to grab this. This is just our beginning trade. I might want to get it like right around this area right here. We've been seeing it just go up, up and away since 12 o'clock last night. It's been on a up. Yeah, 12 o'clock last night, it's been going up. The bot called it going up right here. This looks like a breathing. It went up really fast right here because this is the news event, 5:30. The news event made it go up really fast and push up. Now it's coming back down. And then I would imagine it just keeps on going back up, up and away. It's kind of like right here where these two candles made it go up. It came back down and then it started going up again. So I do like it like right around this area right here for your USD. But I'm not gonna grab it when it's falling. See, it's still going down. It needs to show me that it at least is making some kind of movement up, right? And it looks like it's kind of doing it right now, but it might fall. So say if it's falling, I'm not gonna get in there yet. Let's see what that looks like on the 1 minute candles. It's outside the Bollinger Band. It's still going down. So we can be patient. And this is right where it took off in the morning on the news event. So this might be the area to kind of get in when it reverses right here. Let's see. It kind of made a jump right here. Let's see if it makes another jump. I'll grab it. But if it goes back down, I still don't want to get it. But that might be a good sign right there. So I'm going to grab it right where it was. And then I'm going to start looking at other stuff. All right. Let's see here. This is a currency strength. USD is the weakest. Euro is the strongest. I mean, we already knew that. The reason why I still go to these currency strength meters is for you guys, because I could kind of get my currency strength meter uh, right here. Me being able to look at these scanners. I don't know what just happened. Me being able to look at the currency strength meter will show me everything I need to know. And it's like it just popped on a ad. Or maybe I exited out of that thing. Forex Factory. And I hope everybody has Forex Factory on their computer, their phone, wherever you guys are trading off of. This may be the second biggest thing that you need. You know, the number one thing that you need is Trading View, the graphs and stuff. But the number two thing, you have to look at the news. The news will shock you. So I could tell that USD was the weakest by looking up here and seeing it was losing everywhere, right? And I could see which one's kind of the strongest because Euro is beating United States 88. And then I look over here and it's beating Japan 67. And then I look at GBP and it's beating it 59. So I know like it's stronger right here than this one. And I see that Japan is not that weak because it's beating the USD, but it's losing the Euro really bad. So I kind of could look and see because sometimes these things are off. And so that's why you need to look at those scanners. But this looks like legit, like everything was going on. Might want to even get USD JPY for a sale, but I just took Euro USD. It's still going down though. I'm looking for that to turn around. All right, let's look at our major events. We had a big US 30 jumped up. It's been going down, down, down. We've been getting a lot of sell signals through the bot, and it's been winning over and over and over again on the 15-minute and the 30-minute and the hour. Man, it's been just crushing. I know Pablo was like, man, it looks good. Here we go. We got a buy right here for the 4 hours. It's like the bot knew to buy on the 4 hours before. That's before the news came out. We could have depended on that. And we got a buy on the 1 day. They came out through the wow, US 30 just been crushing. We would have had all that. And even the news didn't even make US 30 move that much. I mean, look, this is the first candle. Usually the first candle is way bigger than this, but one, two, three, it's like 7 candles that got it up to here. And now it's kind of like there's this support right in here in this area. It looks like we see. We got a support. We got a resistance it might bounce off of right here. And then we got our next major support like way down here. We could even make another support a little bit higher, but this is sufficient. We see the support happen right here too. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's look at gold. I like gold going up because more bad news, more going up. Let's try to look at gold. Here goes a 4 hour. We could have hit this last night. This was at 11 o'clock last night. And it's went up 30. Man, this was a good trade. I mean, you guys could have went to if you go to bed that late, but you guys could have went to bed and went up $55 on gold on that 4 hour trade. I know I was on the doing a one-on-one last night with Jaime, and we were looking at the supports and stuff, and he figured it out really quick. Real smart, sharp man. But why did I pick the support right here? Because it hit. We're looking for the major part of the color, and we're also looking for when the wicks are hitting. The wicks is this part of the candle, like where you would light up a candle. And then the color is like where the wax is of the candle. So it's usually always you're looking for where the wax ends on the candle color. And you see it keeps on hitting right here. And we like it going up. But it is now with gold, it's going to go down a little bit, and then it's going to go back up. If you could survive the downfall, like something like this, if you would have went up right here, wouldn't have been a good trade because it went down so far. But you keep on seeing it hit this little area. This is something good for you. And then yesterday we looked at the technicals, and everything said to buy for the day. 4 hours buy. Everything, all the time still is saying to buy. Right now, 5 minutes is saying that we should not buy. 1 minute is saying to sell. So what would I do if it's saying on 1 minute to sell, strong sell, and every other time it's saying neutral or buy? Then that means like right now, this instant isn't a good time to buy gold at this instant right now, right? We need to like wait a second and buy gold. It might be we needed to wait for it to come back down here. It might have been giving us for the last 3 minutes, it was going down, and now it's right here. This might be a good time to buy. It's at the bottom, it's overbought. I mean, oversold. Should be going back up. Let's see. Yeah, everything is dumping down. The 4 hours is way overbought. But the 1 day is going ready to move up. And as we see right here, it's like gold is on the 1 minute for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 7 minutes, it was in a movement going up like a ball. If you put right here rolling, it would roll up. If you put a ball right here, it would be rolling down. So that's what you're looking at. And so this might be a good area right here to actually get into gold. I kind of like it right here. And it might be good to kind of be in that before the market opens. Apple, Amazon, let's see here. Euro USD is still going down. I should have marked what we got in at. Might be a better right where it kind of is right now. There is like a little bit of a support right here. And it's also like where it last told us to buy at on the 5 minutes. And then this is where it kind of took off last time, right around this little area. Euro USD. All right, let's look at Nas. Nas wants to stay up. US 30 is already moving up. And this is what the day looked like. Apple looked bad. Wow, Amazon was bad. Walmart was bad. So is it because it was losing so much yesterday that now it's Google? Google wasn't really bad. We do see more major reds on here. We do see a big time support down here. And let's see, the pre-market at Apple is almost where Apple left off at. No real movement for it to make up. Amazon is down on the pre-market, just 80 cents. Naveed is way down. The bot called it too. We could have got in Naveed at the end of the day right here and been doing really good with Naveed because it's going to open up way down here. We could just got out when it opens. Microsoft is up. We got all these bot calls to go up. We could have took any of those and been really good for this opening. These are the things that you're kind of looking at. Look at this sale right here on Walmart. Sale again. And then it's going to open up way down here. You could have stayed in that and had a lot of good money right there. And now we have 2 minutes. It's going to start. It's outside of the Bollinger Band on the 15 minutes. It might start out by going down, trying to hit people's stop loss and grab the liquidity. But I think the day move is to go up. For the day is to go up. So I think we're gonna avoid taking a trade right now because it looks like it should be going up, but I know like on the opening market, it'll probably pop down real quick. We got to sell on the Nas. Let's just grab that. Let's grab the sell on the Nas right now. We just got that come in. Nas 100. We're gonna sell this. All right, we got 1 more minute or 20 seconds. Let's see if it's gonna push down. We got that Nas sell. Started going up. That's 30 going up too. And it's going up, up, and away. I want to take a long trade today. Almost when I get done doing the kind of like a quick trades for the opening bill, I want to take a long trade for US 30 to go up. I believe it's going to really go up, but I just thought it would probably come down first to grab some liquidity out the market. Let's see here. Man, look, US 30, we should just do what I said. But we don't want to grab US 30 going down because I think it's going to go up. We'll wait for it to go down more. But I wonder why the Nas went up instead of going down in the beginning. That's crazy. Hmm. The Nas already got wiped out. US 30's down. And I want to take US 30 going up. But I got to wait for it to keep on going down first. US 30. I'm gonna go US 30 to buy, like I was saying. I was waiting for it to come down first. See here. Rouse is still going up. Let's see if there's further signs why. It goes to 30. Bank of America's drilled 5. I see a couple reasons. The V is starting to warm up. Microsoft is warming up a little bit. Let's get it warming up. Come on. Still going down. We got an SPX to go down. US 30 pull back. Don't wait till later. Do it now. SPX. Yeah, the SPX is whew, SPX is lit up red everywhere. The V kind of lost its steam. This is a bounce strategy one right here for the SPX to go down. It was going. Oh, it's so overbought on the 15 minutes. At the longer times, SPX. Let's see here. US 30. We're on US 30. We're on US 30 to go up, 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 and away. We want to go way up, though. We want to get up to here, this like green line, probably. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes to go up right here. 5 minutes, it went all the way down. 5, 10, 15, maybe to get up. We got 21 seconds. We want it to be up a little higher. We kind of don't want to throw a doji out. That's like a cross. It's not what we want. Yeah, that was good. It wasn't a cross. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's what we want. I would expect it to be moving faster right now. Just how that first opening bell candle was so fast. It's like looking at like the second, third candle is moving, but it's not moving that much, which is kind of like, hmm, makes you feel like, why is it not moving that fast? You know? And then this is like this support right here before, this could become a resistance. That's why I kind of wanted it on this candle. I want to pass this green, but if it doesn't, that might be a bad sign. Microsoft is heating up. Nvidia is heating up. That B of A, I wonder why B of A is having so many problems. That's kind of weird. Let's see what this looks like in the 1 minute. It's steady green going up, so that's pretty cool. Nas is going up. SPX is going up. Everything is saying is going up. Wonder why it's stalling out. Let's see here. Oracle is crushing 10% up. Wow. what is it? 698. Oh my gosh, I put the wrong thing in there. Oh, definitely supposed to have. I put the wrong stop loss in. So I wanted to get it right here at this green line, and I didn't put the right stop loss in when I did it. I had a 5 right there instead of a 6, and that was going down. Yeah, I wanted to get it right here, but now it's moving in the wrong direction. Let's see if it's just breathing. It might be. I might need to parachute out of this thing. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I had it right here at the green. What I did is I tried to move my stop loss. So if it went down past this green after it passed up the green, then it would have closed out the trade. It was like $10,000. But the thing that happened to me is I didn't put the right number. It was at a higher or a lower number. So hopefully this was just breathing, but it's breathing fast down. Let's see if Nas is coming down. Okay, all of them took this little red candle. Gold, we had gold going up right here. Didn't take it though. Sell, 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 sell. Sheesh. That's like we're going against a bot right now. That's not conventional wisdom. It's not good at all. I'm kind of basing these trades off of the news. Maybe we should just listen to the bot. Let's see. When do we start getting these sales? 629. What a sell for Nas. We had a sell at 6 o'clock for US 30. We'd have won on all this stuff. Wow. 6 o'clock sell would have been like right up here. And it went straight down. 6 o'clock on the Nas. 6:30. Well, that was the one we took, but it went the wrong way at first, and then it came back down. I like this gold, man. I wish we would have took gold. I should just stay trading gold. I've been trading gold like all yesterday, all night, last night, and then I switch up and get this US 30 because I know US 30 could pay us the most, the fastest. So I love US 30. That last one was like the first candle that was really like a pretty good sized candle for the minute, which gives us a little hope. I mean, if this turns into a green candle on the 5 minutes, it's like, wow. It'd be considered probably a hammer candle. I mean, it was fighting for its dear life. All right, this needs to be, I wanted this to be a 6. Let's see if it can get up there. Might be able to. All right, there we go. That's what we wanted. That little push right there. 9, 9. Let's get one more of those pushes and then we're good. Man, it's just a big resistance right here. I mean, it hit 3 times. Is this where it's resisting at? It might be. It just hit it again, kind of ricocheted off of it. Hmm. It was the support up here, and now it looks like it turned around, and now it looks like it's the resistance. Matter of fact, let me. Yeah, and that's what happens a lot of the times that the support becomes a resistance, resistance becomes a support. I mean, if it could break through this, all we need is it to break through right here, and this thing might start taking off like a rocket. And it looks like it wants to. It looks like it's trying to like, I want to get past this. There it is. I want to get past. Like, stop playing with me. That's what it's basically saying. All right. We had to watch the paint dry on that trade. Like, sheesh, we were in that trade, I feel like, for a long time. Let's just see what we did today. We lost that 3 right here. We just won the 13. All right. Let's find another good one. Could have stayed in a little longer, but it's okay. We did what we had to do. We found out where the support was. We got the trade. We had to wait 15, 20 minutes. It's okay though. We could have made like 4 trades and not even, we could have been making $2,000 a trade. 4 of them, that would have been 8,000. We just made 13. So it's all good. We just wanted to break through this little Rift Valley right here. Let's look and see if we can find gold where it's going to turn around at. Man, there's a heavy support right here, but it fell anyways. Hmm. We got a buy on the Euro USD. That's on the 1 minute. What I always try to do is like look at the big scenario first 15 minutes or higher. This is where we seen where it kind of stopped at. There's a support right here. We might want to get another Euro USD just right here. The other one is down a little bit, but I still like Euro USD. 88, let's see. 64. There's still a big difference. Euro USD has a big, huge difference that I feel like we can capitalize on. It seems like there's like a support right here that is on. Higher. Am I chasing this trade? Am I chasing? That's what I just heard in my head. Are you chasing this trade? Are you chasing it? And I might be. I might be chasing this trade because I've already got one position that's losing right now. And I got in again. But I do see, I do see, I do see a major, support right here. I see it. It looks like it even started supporting right here, just a little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we call this 5. This is almost there. All right. Well, can't overstudy that. It's okay. See, US 30. US 30 is doing exactly what we wanted to do. We got a buy right here for the US 30 on the 1 minute. Look what happened. It broke through and then it came back down, then sent us a buy. We could have got back in and hit that right there. It would have been good. Probably should just stayed on here, focused on US 30. We got a buy for the Nas 100 on the 1 minute candles. There does seem to be like some kind of resistance up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times it hit this area and it went back down. Let's see if we can catch it going back down and try to grab it going up again. We could have obviously, now that we look, we could have obviously stayed in this trade. I think we got out of this trade like right around here, or probably right here or something. But it did kind of take off even higher. And this is why the trading view is so delicate, because we could turn to the 1 minute, we could have won this trade right here. We could have won this trade right here on the 1 minute. We could have won this trade right here on the 1 minute. See, the 1 minute is really good, and the 5 minutes really, really good when you're trading opening bail. Here goes a 5 minute. We could have won that one, right? We'd have probably won this one and stayed down here all this time. So the 5 minutes and the 1 minute is what you want to be looking at when you're trading fast trades right here. We would have won this trade, right? So if you're like stuck with time and you're like, well, I don't have that much time to trade, well, then what are you going to do? You're going to go to the 1 minute trade. You could have took this trade, got out up here. You would have been out already. You could have took this trade, got out way down here. The US 30 is going back where we wanted to go, where it told us to buy last time. So maybe if it goes back in this area right here, we want to take it one more time. And then it looks like it keeps on getting up here and stalling out. That line that it couldn't break through before, now all of a sudden it's turned into the support line and it's bouncing back up off of that. This is the line that it couldn't get through when we were waiting for it. Like, why does it keep on stalling out right there? We can see it better right here on the 5 minutes. Like, he kept on getting up here, almost took the trade right here, and then it busted through and I got out like somewhere around here. But now, now it's going down and up where we had our resistance. Now it turned into a support. And here it is. If we would have got in right there on the last candle, going, underneath that area, we could have got out already, made some money. It looks like it's kind of sticking to this little zone right here, which is good for us if we know that. So we can get in like, again, here it comes again down here into that zone where we can grab it up somewhere in here somewhere. Grab it up to go to for a buy. We're one-way traders. We're not trying to get in it and out. I mean, one day I'll do that, but I'll have to break my concentration. I have to go back to my old self where I was a two-way trader, and and we'll probably win like almost every trade that day. but you're not gonna be a big winner if you're a two-way trader. Once again, we'll win some days every trade, but you're not gonna win big trades if you're a two-way trader, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get out of the trade when it gets to a certain height so you can get in and go the other way. By the time you did that, sometimes it's going to break out of the trade and be way up here. And then we're going to be like, man, why didn't we just stick with the trade we already had instead of trying to trade in consolidation? Trading in consolidation is how you become a two-way trader, which I don't even like to trade in consolidation. It's very, 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 very difficult to trade in consolidation. We had a buy right here on the 5 minutes. It went up. We could have had that. Now look where we got in on the US 30. We got in way down here. And look where it is now. Sometimes we could just stay in a trade for a long time. We don't have to be scalping. We could have took, a couple trades today and been done. And just stayed in them, sit in them, lock in, they call it. Euro USD is saying, man, I need to pop up. It was at 88. Now it's 64. Forty-five minutes ago, Euro USD soars a 2.5-year high. Look how it just was going straight crazy up. And it looks like this is just a breathing pattern that is going down just a little bit. I kind of want to stall out right here, but then it went down again. It's throwing a couple dojis out for us. That should be a good sign that it's going back up. I could have pulled the trigger. Boy, time is flying. I feel like I should have pulled the trigger when it went down in here the last time. It's just going straight up. See, the knowledge of this call right here, when we first started, I said that US 30 is going to go down first, and then for the day, it's just going up. Like, just you knowing that, being able to take a trade, wait for it to come down, and us find out where it's going to stop going down at. I mean, you could have took a trade down here. You could have took a trade any of these places. You could have took the trade when the bot told you right here on the 1 minute. I mean, you could have been done for the whole day on one trade. You just seen how we took the one trade that busted us to freedom. And it's just going up, up, up and away. It's trying to break through that resistance. I wish it would come down one more time into this little zone for us so we could take one more trade, but it would need to come down pretty far. I mean, if it came down here, then it looks like a good trade. Up there where it's at right now, I don't want to take a trade going up where it is right now. That wouldn't make sense. Here goes gold. Gold is like on a cat on a string. We could finish up on gold. Let's finish up on gold. We're gonna take maybe one more trade on gold. We got a cat on a string here. Then I want to buy gold. I want to buy gold. I don't want to sell gold. Look at it for the 5 minutes. It's just going straight up. So it's like, why would we? It's been going up since 12 o'clock last night. This looks like a breathing pattern it's doing right now. But you can see that, like, it's just been going up, 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 and away. But I mean, we could just do, I could teach you guys right now how to go both ways really quick. It's at the top, or we could wait for it to get all the way down here and take a buy. I'd rather take a buy. I don't want to take a sell. I gotta take my whole mindset and change the way that I trade. That's a major change of your trading pattern. Is if you're a one-way trader, and all master traders are one-way traders. I've never met a person that's really been trading for a long time that's a two-way trader. Two-way traders are when you're young in the game, you're learning, you're figuring out stuff, you're trying to take a lot of trades at a time. Like, it's better just to take that time that you were going to take, the trade that you didn't want just because it's at a level that you think that it's going to win. It's better for you not to take that trade and just study, like, and wait and be patient, because a lot of trading, when you want to make money off trading, it's a lot about discipline. There's a lot of discipline involved. There's a lot of patience involved. It's kind of like fishing. I don't know if anybody been fishing. Maybe when you're a little kid, you were fishing with your dad or mom or something. But like when I was fishing, when I'm a little kid, I'm like, man, I want to get a fish. I remember the first time I took my son and my daughter fishing when I lived in Atlanta, and my daughter was basically like too young, so we didn't even buy her a pole. So we bought my son a little pole, a little kid pole, and my daughter was real young. They're like a year and a half apart. So my son, he's fishing with me, and then he gets like bored, and he says, "I don't like fishing because the fish didn't jump on the hook. He wanted to like touch the fish and stuff." And then so he says he doesn't like it. And then he like gives me the pole. And then my daughter is like, Dad, can I get the pole? And she puts the pole in. As soon as she puts the pole in, the fish jump on the hook. And she's like, look, look. And my son like runs over. And it's just such a family memory because we took a picture of the fish and we were in the magazine. We were in like some I forgot what I think it was called Outdoor something because we were at like the Chattahoochee River. I always remember that. It's like funny how like the fish that my son should have caught, my daughter got it because my son ran out of patience that day. And so and that's what happens in real life, and that's what happens in trading. Whenever you get undisciplined, whenever you get impatient in trading, that's when you lose and somebody else wins. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody on the other side is being more patient, studying more, and they're the one that's gonna win. Like my daughter won that fish because my son ran out of patience. You know, so that's why I don't want to trade going down. Big story short, look at this US 30 just taking off. I mean, we got in the US 30 way down here, and then we got out like right here. But if you look, you're probably up $26,000 if you got out up here. We would just stayed in. Could have cut that Euro USD way up here. Now it's coming back down because the bot called it coming down. But those positions were both winning a second ago. And it's okay. I like this to keep on going up. I might stay in the Euro USD trade because it's not like scary. It's not really going down past that support. And I don't really like anything. That was a good trade right here. That's on the minute. But let's see. Well, let me see if there's anything else here for us. Look at Bitcoin. Could have been making money on that. Good calls from the bot. Apple going down. Good calls on that. We got to sell on Amazon. I don't even know if we have Amazon on our being able to trade Amazon. Yeesh. Microsoft yesterday. $45. And you see like a bow constrictor is coming together. So it's flatline. It's going left to right now. This trade really isn't moving. It tried to get out of here. And let's see if it tries to get out one more time. But this is like wet paint drying. Nothing's really moving. See, the last call we got is 30. Is that right? Yeah, last call we got is at 6:30. Huh. So the boss really not. I mean, the boss not calling nothing out. This is just not moving. When stuff isn't moving, that's why the bot doesn't call stuff because it's just not moving. Here we go. We were waiting for it to get under here, and now we get a buy signal right here. I'm gonna get into gold. Gold is way lower than where we even dreamed it would go. Let's see what we got here. I wish we would have been just focused on this. If we would have got that buy right here, we'd have been in good shape. We got the buy a little higher, but it's way lower than what our support was. So maybe it just ricocheted out of here. But the best would have been to get that trade way down there. Let's see what it's looking like right here. Ooh, this is an iffy trade right here. We got two red candles going down. But I mean, it has been doing this. Two red candles down and up. Basically a doji, two red candles up, two red candles up. That might be good. There's a little rhythm with two red candles down and then it goes back up. We did track our support. It's underneath our support right here. Wish we would have got in lower, but we didn't. But trade, get back up in here to where the support is. And get us up to the resistance. Get in there and keep on going up to the resistance. Don't play with us. We're not playing with you. Let's see that Euro USD. What's Euro USD doing? Sheesh. We were paying attention. We should have probably got out of Euro USD up here. Hopefully it keeps on going up a little bit more. And gold is saying that it needs to get in here. If it won't do that, then just break through this. Don't use this as a resistance. Just break through that. Turn that back into your support. Because we know you want to be right here with the cat on the string. And I'll probably like stay in that Euro USD for some time. We'll probably stay in that for some time. Nothing's really moving too much. US 30 just took off. We had that for the day. Look at what we said. Let it go down first. And you guys will watch this video later. I'll post it. But I said, let US 30 go down first. And for the day, it's going to go up. I mean, look at all this money we could have been having, on like a long-term trade. We could have just took a long-term trade today. Not high. We would take down the lot size and just let it go up for the day. That's a different, strategy than what we're doing right now. Wow. This is like an instrument. Crazy. This trade is kind of trippy. All right, let's see. Euro USD, just go up. All right, we're almost out of here, you guys. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully that was at 2 red and this one's going up. Oh. Oh. Let's look at the technical indicators on gold. Strong buys. Buys on 5 minutes now, but still sells on the 1. We might have to stay in this trade for a little bit to see some good come out of this one. You know, the bot is cool because the bot called this out. This is like the major support right here because it did wick down right here and went straight back up. And now the trade isn't even moving, doing anything. Like just a doji on the 15 minutes. Okay, come in. All right, let's go. Let's go up. Let's go up. One, two, three, four. 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 Hmm. This might reverse right here. There's kind of like a pattern of four, one color, and then the next one goes the other way. Let's see what happens here. And where do I see that? My brain does automatically, I said one, two, three, four red candles, then four green. One, two, three, four green, and then four red. One, two, three, four. And this one might turn into be a fifth one going down. And this is that support right here. Let's see. Are you going to turn around right here for us or what? Might just stay in this trade too. Did the bot just call something out? Looks like the bot just called something out for us. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. Let's go. Let's rocket ships to all new heights. Let's see here. Let's rocket to all new heights. Okay, that's all we wanted there. Kind of want to get out of these two. Should I get out of these? Hmm. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have here. All right. We lost 2 trades. We took five out of 2, 5 trades. Let's see. Let's write that down in our journal. So 5 trades. Well, let's say 1, 3, lost 2. One of them was a little loss. And look at how many trades we took yesterday, and we made 11,275 today. 11,275. 275. And today we kind of like waiting on the trades. And I'll write some more later on that. All right, let's put in our total. I mean, he's a genius, man. He switched up the Millionaire Marathon, and he made it so like you could put your dollar gain right here, and it switched up everything. So that was pretty cool that he was showing me that yesterday. So what do we put here again? This was 11,275. 11,275. 11,275. 11,275. Ugh. 11. Why is it not moving? Stop. 11,275. Today I'll be out there feeding the homeless. Almost 5%. We have not hit our goal, 8%. We have not hit our goal yet, 8% yet. That's crazy. But we're at so we made 25% of our account already. 25% in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 days, we made 25% of our account. What do I mean? We started out with 200,000. We're at 252,000. We traded for 5 days. You see, if you have an account, a big account, what will happen? You can really, think about it. We could have been doing this on a prop firm, right? Without putting in major money. We could do this on a prop firm. And the 2 days, our first 2 days, we would have beat the challenge of the prop firm. We went up 10%. Okay. Now, let's say we would have been on a $200,000 account. The first 2 days, we would have beat the challenge. Now we would have been in real money. Then we start the next day and we got 5%, 3%, 4%. So that's almost 15% with the 60% at the end. So we would have been up 15% of a real account right now. 15% of 200,000 is like 30-something thousand dollars. We could have cashed out. This is 5 days trading. This is 5 days trading. You know, we're talking about people. This is money that people have stored up for their whole life, $200,000, and we could have took that $200,000 in 5 days and turned it into $250,000. Where else can you do that? Who else could do that? This is what we have with this academy. I'm showing you guys live, and it might be going over your head. I'm showing you live how you could take $200,000 and make it go up. So now you can put any money you want to put in here, and you could do the same thing. All you need to do is start out right here. If you had $1,000 right now, guess what? You would be up $1,250 if you just took the same trades that I took. If you took $500, you should be up, what is that, $125. If you took $100,000, you should be up 125,000 right now. So whatever you're doing, you should be up 25%. And we only traded what, how many days again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not even trading this account by myself. All I do is trade this account with you guys on the phone. And we're not even hitting our mark. We have not even hit 8% one time yet. We're not even hitting 8%. Not one time have we hit it yet. And we're up 25% in 3 days. That's the power of compounding. The power of compounding is that for 2 to 3% is going up every day, higher and higher when we're trading. So we're making more and more every day. God bless you guys. All right. Hopefully we can do some one-on-ones with you guys, get you guys rocking and rolling. This is something that you might want your friends and family to partake in. Let's get them signed up. I can help you sign them up into Freedom Live Stream. Remember, if you help somebody sign up, then I'm going to give you 33% of the money that comes in. So if they get in for the 150 deal, then I'm going to send you $50 when they sign up, and I'm going to send you $50 every month they're on. So basically, in layman's terms, if you sign up 3 people, tell people that you're winning, he's winning, the bot's winning, and they get in 3 people, then your membership is free. You're basically learn how to trade for free, which is crazy. All right, you guys, God bless. Have a good day, and I will see you guys next week. This is Thursday. Today, if you guys add me on Facebook, then pray over the ministry. We'll be bringing people to the Lord. You can pray over some of the people that you see on the pictures, and we'll be feeding them and clothing them and giving them a place to live at too. We got some connections to let people get off the street. It was so cool. Last week on Thursday, this mom came and she was like real sad. And she was like, man, I'm looking for my daughter. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen her? I said, yeah, I seen her. I seen her. But usually when you tell me you got a daughter or something, now people like post it on Facebook, like, do you know my daughter, Lonnie? Or they'll message me. And I'll say, yeah, because it's crazy how so many people are coming. Like sometimes it's like 300, 400, 500 people will come under the tent and get food and clothes and everything like that and listen to me and the other people preach and pray over them. But it was just so crazy when this mom came over. She had no hope. And she was like, did you see my daughter? And I said, nah, but I'll talk about it on the microphone and you can walk through and see if you see your daughter. And I said, the last time this mom came from Texas with her daughter looking for her son from Texas. I don't even know how she knew he was in San Diego, but sure enough, the guy came rolling through. You know, they were like, "Do you see him? Does anybody see him?" And they said, "Oh, that's what was his name? His name was like Rebel or something." "Oh yeah, that's Rebel." No, his name was Bandit. "Oh, that's Bandit. He rides his bike." And sure enough, right when I put it on the microphone, some guy, Bandit, drives up on the bike and his mom and his sister start crying. They were like looking for him for 10 years and came all the way from Texas to find him living in the streets of San Diego. But, last week, this mom and the auntie was down there like real sad. And I said, yeah, she's, we probably will see her. I've seen her before. That lady always comes every week. I noticed some of the people because I always talk to him, pray over him. But it was so crazy. She walked to like where the pet food was, and her daughter was right there. And her daughter was so ashamed. She had a crack pipe in. I seen she had a sweater, and I like looked in a little pocket in the sweater. And it was like a crack pipe in there, and she had the hoodie on top of her head. And I was like, man, you're not in shame. We all love you. Your mom love you. Your or your auntie love you. They came up here. They love you. And I said, well, sit down right here. We'll bring you all food and let's pray over you because the prodigal daughter is back. Love you guys. You guys have a good day and have fun. If anybody wants to donate to the ministry, there's a website, Will of God Ministry, willofgodministry.com. You guys could do right there. I'll send the website in the back. But if you guys are ever in San Diego and you're not busy, we do it every Thursday. Sometimes we do it on Saturday also. If the Padres are playing on Thursday, then we'll do it on Saturday. And then sometimes on the summer, we do something called Preach at the Beach, where we go to like a popular beach and we just play worship music and we pray over people and talk to them about God. And it's just a fun family affair with love. And you would be surprised how people are at the beach and they're so receptive. They're just living their own life, but they're just so receptive of God, and they give us high fives and, handshakes and fist pumps. And man, it's fire. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. Oh, we won again for the people that fell asleep, because today was like paint drying, but we won 11,000. It wasn't our biggest day so far, but it was a day close to our good days. It's crazy how your bad days are like $8,000. 3 to 4% is our bad days, right? Do you see right here how $8,000 on the first day was 4%, and then $8,400 was 3.6% on the fourth day? Actually made more money, but it's a lower percent. That's because of the compounding principle. We're trading more money. Love you guys. Bye bye.